This is it. Hello, chat. I've made it through 4 episodes of Echo. We'll talk about that in a second. But so watch Echo again or eat Vegemite. Eat Vegemite. Lean back, have a snack, take a nap. Hail. What's up, Randy Thodo and Smurf Shark 16 and Thirpt Spirit of Sanity. Got to get it so close you can hear my beard. There's some ASMR for you. Some weird shit, that ASMR stuff. Hey, this will be ASL MR. It took me a minute to think about that. I did make it. What's up, Andrew? How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Eric K's here. What's up, Eric K, brother? Hope your trip, your appointment was good. The Green Laser. Lady Gravemaster. The show sucks, Gary. I know it sucks. But every time I post something on Twitter, they go, just don't watch it then. It's my job. I watch a lot of stuff. I don't even talk about on streams. I watch a lot of shit because I normally watch a lot of shit. I don't watch everything. I don't like watching independent films of 2 sad people sitting at a table. But quite frankly, watching 2 people sign to each other, that works for an independent film. That's fine. Does not work for a superhero show. It is so fucking slow and boring. And it takes them a while to sign what we can read in a second. And that's no fault of the signing people or the deaf people, for anybody who might be offended. Not that I care. I'm watching a show. And it's supposed to be entertaining. So I completely understand why Marvel wanted to shit can this show. We're going to watch the last episode. But it was fucking terrible. It's mostly boring. It's mostly just boring. There is some cringe stuff, but it's boring. It's full-blown MCU. But this will be a fart in the wind. I think it's pretty easy to roast because there's some cringe lines. I posted a couple on Twitter, like it's time for a queen. Kingpin had his, but the line before that was Kingpin had his time, but it's time for a queen. And then he wants to hand me the queen pin. The queen pin. The queen pin. And then of course, there is a suspicious amount of women in this. Ryan would say there's too many there's too many good Native Americans. All the white people are bad. Vincent D'Onofrio is really good as the Kingpin in total piece of shit. I've got I don't have a lot of notes. I don't. It's just the cringe stuff, but like plot wise, I got nothing there. But her powers are stupid. So her powers in the comic book are like the Taskmaster. If you're not familiar with that, the reason she's called Echo is she can echo your moves. She can echo your moves perfectly on sight. She does defeat Daredevil through trickery in the comic books. He gets her back. But it works. It's actually a good comic book. I highly recommend you read the early. It's pre-Bendis Daredevil, right after Kevin Smith and Joe Quesada wrote fucking Guardian Devil, which is really fucking good. David Mack came in, and I think he did write a couple. I think he might have wrote the first appearance of Echo, and it's fun. It's good. It's really good. This is a flabby girl. You know what? Forget the one leg. Deaf is part of her powers. Well, it used to be. Deaf is what she was. Native American, yes. This is a flabby girl running around, like standing in with Daredevil. It's fucking comical. It's fucking comical. This flabby girl would get her ass kicked in under a second. Even in the world of Marvel. Now, amp up her powers or whatever. Still a flabby girl. I know she had a baby. That's congratulations. I'm glad she had a baby. Hit the gym. But they don't want her to because they wanted to check another box. Body positivity. So let's not forget that. People are going to be afraid to say that. People are going to say Alekwa Cox is stunning and brave in this. She's an unlikable bitch. She's a villain. She's supposed to be a villain. I think this is supposed to be some transformation into an anti-hero. I've seen no redemption, no regret. I've seen no regret or remorse over all the people she killed under the Kingpin's orders. It's just, you made me do this. You left me, Dad. You did this. You did that. So she's a victim. She gets to her town. People are really nice to her. She's a fucking bitch. It's like Belle or Bella or whatever fucking, not as his cat, but the chick from Twilight. It's like everybody likes this like insufferable bitch. It's like, why? So she's not likable. There's no likable characters other than Vincent D'Onofrio and like Daredevil, who's in it for the fight. Daredevil has that fight with her, throws the shelf on her where you see that cut scene, and then he just fucks off. He leaves. He just leaves. Leaves her there. One of the murderers that's working for Kingpin, he just leaves her there. Runs away. He runs away. Thank you, Jack Hudson, for the $2. You did not have to do this. This is a member stream. I appreciate it, though. Echo the Dolphin, greater than Marvel's Echo. I agree, fantastic Mr. Knox. I agree. Gary is low on purpose. He is reviewing a deaf girl. That's it. No, I can't jack up the volume. There's no way. It's got to be something going on with a condenser in the mic. Or it's something going on with StreamYards. It is not allowed. I'm like boosting my decibels in the on the Rodecaster, and it's not showing at all. It's not showing at all. Let me see. Sync off. Down mix to mono. Let's see if that helps. Check. Nope. Doesn't help at all. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testicles, spectacles. Nope. Doesn't do a fucking thing. Yeah, I'm completely jacked up. So yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Sorry, folks. All right. So you got a timer. I'm not going to pause during any of this. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to vape. And I'm going to sit there watching in silence. So I apologize in advance that we're doing another one of these watch parties. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Is it possible that Echo is meant to be a projection of passive malevolence that emanates from Kathleen Kennedy's roast beef pussy? Is that what you're saying? Love you, Gary. It took me a minute. You could just write pussy. I don't think they'll care. This is a member stream. So it's terrible. So her powers are she echoes through the generations. Oh, by the way, only the women have the power. So far, I'm in episode 4. Only the women have the power. They do some flashbacks where they play field hockey. I guess that might be I don't even know the name of their tribe, Chatwa or something like that. That might be a real thing. I'm assuming it is. They go back to 1200 AD, and they're playing the field hockey game, and a girl is playing this big buff guy, and I just wrote in my notes, girl will beat guy, and girl beat guy. Then they went back to the 1800s with the light horsemen, and of course, Dad's teaching a girl. She's stunning and brave. She wants to be a light horseman. Dad goes, women give life, men take it. She's all, well, how can I protect what I love? How can I give life if I can't protect it? And then, of course, she saves all the men from some bad cowboys. She fucking shoots a cowboy and smirks. Oh, by the way, Echo smirks. There's 2 like MCU smirks in this. Hi Gary, first time super chat, and thank you for the great content. Discover you thanks to Shad a year ago. Question: will you go at James May's food pub next time in UK? Yes, I watched Our Man in Japan. It's pretty good. I mean, it's no Clarkson's Farm, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna watch Our Man in India. What was EFAP's chief criticism of Batwoman? She always let the bad guy get away. Good to see Daredevil following Batwoman's example, right? I never thought I'd be staying up to watch Echo, but here I am. Mark, thank you, Mohammed. I'm going to try to get through these, so we're going to start in just a second. Mark should have used American Eagle for native stuff, powers like Luke Cage, strength, durable, heats. Brian, they should have kept Mark? Yeah, Mark the cyborg? Well, he's got cyborg powers. Gary, can you comfortably say after viewing the show that she is the voice of the hands or the deaf community? Yes. Yes. And it's dark because I don't want my big studio lights blaring me in my face. So we're just doing a little evening stream. I want to kind of start doing Forbidden Frontier like this too, in the dark. That's the way it goes. Oh, my hair's all messed up because I was like just chilling in my theater. Sorry, Gary. I cannot raise the volume, folks. I cannot raise the volume at all. There's something going on. I started this on this computer. I should have done it on the next one. So I apologize. So we are going to start. We're at 000. The timer might be like a half a second off because I have to go click and then click. But you'll get the gist. You'll get the gist. Okay? I will keep making you read super chats to save you from episode 5's Toxic Man Flu. No, we got to go. So we're gonna start the timer. I'm on go. 3, 2, 1, go. So it's gonna be like a second off for you guys, but whatever. The following contains mature content. Viewer discretion advised. By the way, that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. We're doing a recap. I got to make sure you can't hear this. Good. You can't? Good. Previously on. Oh, yeah. And Kingpin finally meets up with Maya. By the way, she kills Kingpin. He doesn't die. He comes back and they capture her. And then they meet up in a hotel. He hands her a fucking hammer to kill him. And she puts it down. He literally wanted to commit suicide. Why? There's no setup for that. But because he loves Maya so much, he's willing to take a hammer in the head and give her his empire. What the hell? Oh, and there's other characters like Bonnie and Cookies or Chips or whatever his fucking name is. I forgot. Of course, there's no fathers because father died and there's no grandfather. And there's this cringe thing that Kingpin puts in Echo's eye that when he's talking, some digital hands go up to sign to her. Oh, got some little, oh. It says Marvel Spotlight. Music ends, thank God. I'm going to take my notes since this is episode 5. It's going to be bad enough to watch this again. I heard a car accident caused her wounded knee. Yes, she lost her leg, a piece of glass. They did hit an older truck, but it still wouldn't have knocked out a piece of glass like that. And by the way, Lady Greymaster pointed out, oh, she kills the bird. So, oh yeah. So the origin is, and this might be some Chatwa, if I'm saying it right, lore, that they came from underground and they were like super beings in a jacuzzi, and then the cave crashed down on them, and they came up and they were like clay, and then it flaked off, and there were humans. Of course, a woman leader, and a woman saved them all, and that's who is giving her powers just randomly. Guess that didn't help very much against Manifest Destiny, but oh well. So we're doing a flashback with her mom. So the bird that was with the original Chatwa people for some reason in the cave at the jacuzzi has been flying through, and she just hit it with a slingshot. By the way, Maya's a bitch. Have I mentioned that? She's completely unlikable. Choctaw called it Biskinik, the bird. The Chatwa people would tell the bird what to say. We're seeing people sign, and it would tap out messages on the tree. Like, run, the white people are coming. Get your ass out of here. Warning, enemies approach. They even say that. Don't take the blankets. Don't take the whiskey. Don't believe them. She's just so amazing. I know. She's so amazing. For $19.99. Oh, and mom is like super powered. So mom can heal, can bring things back to life or some shit. I read that one. Thank you, Wobro, for $19.99, by the way. But she couldn't heal herself. Yeah, so they're in an older truck, and I can't say I'm 100% sure the glass would shatter like that. I don't think so. So they're and Lady Greymaster, you're out there. You can testify to this. So much repeated shit. Like they're repeating the flashback again. They're repeating conversations. They're repeating flashbacks, and it's slow as hell. There's a bunch of fucking montage. Well, there's three long musical montage scenes. Remember, 5 episodes. First episode was pretty much a 30-minute previously on. So it's actually 4.5 episodes. This thing is cut to shit. You could tell. They're like Cookies or whatever the hell his name is, the cousin. I don't think his name is Cookies. I just don't remember his fucking name, and I don't care. They set him up, and then he disappears for a couple episodes. Then he comes back at the end like it's some meaningful scene. It's what's the cousin's name? What's the beta male's name? The guy, the Native American with a full beard. The theme song's okay. If Steven Seagal was in this episode, Max, he would move better than Alaqua Cox. Biscuits. His name is Biscuits. Okay, cookies, biscuits, crackers. I guess it's not crackers. Chief Running Girly. Jay. All right. It says upbeat music playing. And it's Bitter Grandma, who's a postwoman, is in with her ex-husband. Oh, and Grandma's sewing a uniform, a superhero uniform. Although she's kind of walking around in one. Echo is walking around in like this wetsuit that is not flattering in any way, shape, or form. Girl is thick. And ain't nothing wrong with thick women. But if you're like a superhero taking on Daredevil and the Kingpin, thankfully, this episode's shorter. The first one was 51 minutes, but there was 8 minutes of credits. 8 minutes of credits. Oh my God, he's simping. Well, that's the ex-husband. Forgot this actor's name. I think his last name is Green. He's good. He's a good actor. He's fine. He's like the best thing in it. I mean, if this was an independent film about the like slice of life of the Chotwa tribe, I'm sure some people would enjoy it. I wouldn't, but I'm sure it'd be fine. But nothing against them. I wouldn't enjoy any movie like that, to be fair, even if it's good. Kind of frustrates Mrs. Nerdrotic because I won't sit down and watch these like basic dramas. She's helping Kingpin. Kingpin. He just happened to run into Maya's grandma. I mean, I guess it's a small town, but what a coinky dink. Yeah, they fucked the Kingpin so bad. It's like he's treating her like his daughter, right? But her dad was alive for most of the time they were in New York. Her dad was alive. Oh. I love how episode 1, Grandpa literally brings up the Powerball. They have no shame. I know. Ministry of Wrong Think. There is a casino too. There is a casino. Thank you for the $4.99. Thank you. Okay. There's a powwow coming. There's biscuits. Oh. So the bad guys are showing up, and there's going to be a showdown at the powwow. Suspenseful music is playing. They're in Tomahawk, Oklahoma. No peace pipe, not today, not from Kingpin. He wanted Maya to hit him in the head with a hammer, and she said no. And then he said, "Come home," and she said no, and he stayed instead of leaving. And you would have to kind of watch Hawkeye to get any context for the relationship, which is nothing at all. Oh, there's the bird. Bonnie is missing, her best friend who's been in like 1.5 episodes, but so now she's riding a motorcycle. Because you got to butch it up. Oh, God. She looks different in different scenes, too. Like, size-wise. Because she had a baby. She's looking pretty big right there. And there's Bonnie right next to her costume. You know what can redeem this entire series, guys? You know what can redeem this entire series? If Kingpin kills her at the end. Hey, Gary, it was great meeting you in Wisconsin. Just want to get a quick shout out for my son, Riker. Hey, right out. Jean-Luc turns 15 months today. Love you all. Oh, that's awesome. Your wife let you do that. That's great. My son's middle name is Tiberius. Happy 10 years, Attack of the Nooner with Chris Gore. Yeah, we'll be on it. We'll be on it. Incognitus Jones. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being members, guys. Oh, wait. She's signing with their mom in the flash. It was talking. Oh, so she's seeing. No, that was her mom. That wasn't Bonnie. That was her mom. Her mom is there. Now it's time for the pain to go away. Hey, Mom, where were you before she killed all the people? Your ancestors will help you after you killed all the people. You can come along a line of very special women, all the way from Chafa herself. Chafa, the first Chatwa. They have carried her. They were the protectors of their people. They fought for their family. Now it's your turn. All I bring is danger. This is true. Don't run, stay, and get everybody killed. I mean, fight. For us. Remember your gifts. The ones that the writer made up because they thought the comic book powers were stupid. Strategy. Because one girl won a game. Cunning. Because one girl snuck up on some white guys and shot them. Ferocity. Because somebody survived a cave crashing in. Love. Where's the love? What love? So there's her very indigenous costume. A long line of very special women. Oh my God. The scene keeps going on. Stop! And she disappeared. This was written by a 12-year-old. They're like going over this costume like it's so rad. I'm like, oh, the Heroes Junior is over. The power was there all along. She just had to realize she was awesome, even though she killed a bunch of people. Of course, it's all Kingpin's fault. Kingpin tried to tell her, like, you knew what you were getting into. And she's like, no, it's you. Kettle corn. I like kettle corn. Now, there's this long musical thing showing indigenous people doing indigenous people things. MCU fans should be fired up for this. This is a great way to introduce yourself to the MCU. Oh, here come the bad white men. What are they trying to do? What is Kingpin risking his entire empire for? I wouldn't be surprised at all if Daredevil just flies out of somewhere, but they probably wouldn't want him helping her. The bad guys have like 2 blades tattooed on their neck. That would go against the message. You're right. Good morning. D Plus is a business expense. Eesh. I don't even get to get the write-off. I do on all my other streaming, though. Oh, now it's in deaf mode, where it's just quiet and you hear poop, 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 poop. Soft vibrations, light rhythm. And they're dancing. I haven't seen a full shot of her in her costume yet. Serene music is playing. Heartbeat synchronizes with drum beat. I'm just reading what it says on the screen. It's kind of a fast heartbeat. You might want to slow that down a little bit. Full sound resumes. So you hearing privileged people can get the full experience. I find this show offensive to blind people. Oh my God. It's moving so fucking slow. And we're 20 minutes in and like literally nothing's happened. She's talked to her dead mom and got a costume and put it on. They're still dancing. The bad guys are setting their stuff up with the white vans. She's looking around for stuff. There's nothing there. The bird chirps. We're still looking at the dancing. We're still looking at the dancing. Oh my God. Thank God the scene changed and a car pulled up. Biscuit's got something better than a weapon. Major alternative medicine vibes from this show. Ministry of Wrong Thing for $1.99. Not today, Naholos. Echo is in her costume, and she's got a gun, and they will not give us a body shot of her in her costume at all. It's all like tits up, basically. Oh, she's big. Oh, it looks terrible. It's Kingpin. Is she going to beat him again? And they cut away for more dancing, more indigenous dancing. Got to get that DIE money. DEI, DIE. Making things less white money. She's as big as Kingpin. He's got Bonnie. He's got Grandma. Dude, what is so important about this chick that I have not been convinced of that. Oh, inaudible dialogue. Oh, what? Why can't we hear what he's saying? I bet you know what? They changed that line in the reshoots. They changed that line in the reshoots. There's no reason why we have people signing and it's inaudible. I'm going to see if their words match. Why can't she read lips, by the way? You have nothing to do with this, Bonnie. They're in my blood, in my heart. I am part of them. They're part of me. I'm their legacy, not yours. So he's simping hard for her, and she's turning him down. When I kill the rest of your family, it's not, it's not matching. Yeah, they totally fucking changed this. Goon Leader. So the bad guy was called Goon Leader in the subtitles. Inaudible dialogue. Holy shit, this is fucking terrible. Kingpin just won her hit. Uh-oh. Shuktav the Chatwa or whatever she's a coming, the mud lady. And she's calling back all the girl bosses from previous generations. Full maximum girl boss. Oh, she oh no. She has absorbed all the girl bosses. Grandma just punched somebody. Make it. She just knocked down 5 guys with her leg. And Cookies is taking out the rest of the white supremacists with a monster truck. I'm not kidding. Bonnie has the powers too, so the girl bosses can all share their powers. It's like syncing their periods, except with maximum girl boss power. So nobody noticed the guy firing a fucking bazooka into the air that exploded in the air and they thought it was fireworks. In the meantime, we've missed the entire girl boss fight. Echo kicked everybody's ass and now she's going, and now the women are standing strong against the patriarchy. Let's go, girls. And they're going to be, if she beats Kingpin again. Oh, fuck off. She's beating Kingpin by going like this. She's taking him back to his sadness when his dad was abusing his mom. She's going to beat him with love. Oh, fuck this show. I can't believe they're cucking the Kingpin again. Fuck off. And he drives away crying. No! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. this is as bad as Secret Invasion. The ending was as bad as Secret Invasion. So Kingpin drives away crying. The cops show up. He gets away. That's the end. Are you fucking serious? I gotta tweet that. It's another fucking flashback. Echo achieves maximum girl boss and defeats the king. Oh my God, there's another fucking music montage. Jesus. I gotta see how much time is left here. Oh my fucking God, that's it. And they're just having a montage with dinner with a bunch of people I don't give a shit about or know. I'm Lady Greymaster, are you still out there? How many times have we seen this fucking town in that same fucking sign that says Tamaha? She's a villain. The musical montage is still going. Got to be fucking kidding me. MCU gonna MCU, baby. This is a tax write-off. That's the only thing I can think of. Remember when they were not going to shoot in Georgia anymore? And they shot everything in Georgia? Let me see if there's a post-credit scene. Oh, there is. God. Is it Kingpin crying some more? Fuck! I bet Cousin Biscuits is secretly homosexual. Oh, secretly. That boy's gay. He's gay. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, Kingpin's going to be mayor. And this has been done, but they certainly made it look very Trumpian. Okay, it's over. It's done. I'm turning it off. Stopping the timer. I'm stopping the timer. Okay. Well, that was as awful as I thought it would be, except worse. That last episode, it was the same. Like, Secret Invasion was bad, boring, and then it just got fucking cringe at the end, and they did the same thing. So, Secret Invasion ends with a girl getting all the powers, defeating the bad guy. What if season 2 ends with a girl getting all the powers, defeating the bad guy? Echo, season 1, hopefully the last one, ends with the girl getting all the powers of her ancestors into maximum girl boss and defeats the bad guy. Arguably, no, not arguably, the best villain in live action MCU from the Daredevil series, and cucks him again. It was written by a retarded 12-year-old. The director who said her powers were lame in the comics should have been the biggest red flag of all. This is the MCU's a joke. They should have never released this. How could you release something this fucking bad after the Marvels? How could you make something as bad and arguably worse than the Marvels and release it to the public? Holy shit. It's astounding what their commitment to failure is. It's astounding. Biscuits looks like Steve Shives with the hat on. Who's Steve Shives? Who's Steve Shives? I know that name, right? Is that a YouTuber? I think that's a YouTuber. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, oh, I remember that guy from the Star Trek days. He's a progressive. Didn't watch, but nicer Echo's Prego tits. No, you couldn't see him because it looked like she just had her baby like before they shot. Again, nothing against that. Making babies is great. Moms get thick when they make babies, and it's all fucking good. I wouldn't cast them in a fucking superhero movie where the fucking woman defeats the fucking Kingpin with her girth. She outgirths the Kingpin. Almost a 4-year anniversary here. Holy shit, Culture. What's wrong with you? Love you, dude. You are missing the point, Gary. Lieutenant Biscuits is the best. Oh, wait. That isn't Andor. That isn't Andor. No. Did you say something? Why is it not doing that? There we go. Did it go up there twice? Sorry if I missed it. We got Rolling Stone Echo is one of Marvel's best TV shows in years. Will people watch? Does Echo beat Kingpin on the beautiful and brave scale? Yes, on the stunning and brave scale, not beautiful and brave, stunning and brave. Let me instead of messing with the chat here, let me get in the studio here. Give me just a mo. Get into the studio. There we go. You guys aren't supposed. It's a member stream. You're not supposed to be leaving supers. I gotta remember to turn those off. Holy crap, guys. Okay, Andrew Monpetit for $50 says, thanks for suffering through all these garbage shows for us. Here's $50 for the therapy. I'll need it. Yeah, and it's low because it's low. This is going to get re-uploaded on Nerdrotic Live, by the way. I'll boost the sound there. But, yeah, that's the volume as high I can get. Thanks, Eric K., for letting me know for two $2 super chats. Jack Hudson, thank you for the super sticker for $2. I appreciate it. The Echo actor would be better suited as Abby in The Last of Us Season 2. Also, the comics Echo has the Phoenix Force. Well, she does now. Not when I was reading her. I know now. She also was Ronin. She was also Ronin in New Avengers. Supposedly Greg for 100,000 IDRRPs. I don't know what those are, but thank you. Hi, Gary. First time super chat. Thank you for the great content. Discover you thanks to... Oh, I read that one, but thank you. Thank you again. Objectively a cat for $5. Oh, I read that one. Hang on. Let me just go to the ones I haven't read. DB Wild for $5 says, do you all think it would be rude for Echo to sign while holding a cheeseburger in the other hand? Like people say it's rude to talk with your mouth full. Offer Nave. I heard a car. Oh, I read that one. Gary, you look and sound marvelous. Why, thank you, Max Redstone. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2. Andrew Montepete. I really enjoy these watch-along streams. I hope you do more. Also, here's a 5 for post-echo therapy. Cheers. Cheers. Michael, I'll get to you in just a second. Thank you very much. I saw that in WG. I see you too. Give me just a moment. Ministry of Wrongthink. Oh, I read that one. Toxic Man Flu. I'm from Oklahoma and part Indian. The stereotypes in this show were all wrong. Everyone is drunk and at the casinos, not at the roller rink, right? For $5. Yeah, Mrs. Nerdrotic is part Native American. My wife. Do these guys think hearing impaired people, let alone the certain Indian tribe, will enjoy a said show? MCU knows how to scrape the bottom of the barrel, man. The barrel has been scraped clean and they're into the ground. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. Thank you for the $5. Nerdy Mama for $5. I took ASL in uni. Expression and emotion is the grammar, as my professor taught me. So why can't the deaf woman emote? Plus, she's an actress. Oof. All also hail. Yeah, apparently she is. Ministry of Wrongthink, major alternative medicine vibes from the show. I got that one already. Wobro says, did she eat Daredevil? Did she eat Daredevil? Yes. And Daredevil never came back. He ran away in that fight and never came back. Obelisk Toucher for $1.99. Thank you for the super chat. Toxic Man Flu. I bet. Oh, I read that one. I read that one. I read that one. Now I got to refresh because we got a Hyundai. Oh, George. What's up, George? WG. Heap big super chat for $20. Thank you for the wampum, WG. Thank you for the wampum. Michael Deniz. Is it Deniz? Or Deniz? I'm sorry I'm screwing up your last name. I apologize, especially after you just left $100 super chat. New member, long-time watcher. Echo is an example of put a chick in it and make her handicapped and lame. Thanks for all the good times and accurate commentary. Cheers. I appreciate the $100. I do my very best. I try not to get I don't hold back much. I just, for one, I'm not that harsh. I'm not. This is no different. You know, one of the most Michael, one of the most satisfying things I heard in a long time was from an old friend who I hadn't seen from the comic book days. So I haven't seen him from the comic shop days, and his name is Emo Gonzalez. And I saw him at Comic-Con, and we gave each other a big hug. Hadn't seen him in a long time. And he's all, I just want to let you know, you're exactly the same as you were in the comic store. And I'm not, that might not be a compliment, but thank you. Because I have not changed. This is the way I was in the comic store. I cleaned up my language when kids were around, but this is it. This was it. Michael, thank you for the very generous super chat. I appreciate it. George the Giant Slayer. George for $19.99. My poor wife is sleeping downstairs. Apologize, I missed this. No need to miss it. Did you call? I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I saw that you called. Pretty sure that was you. I was doing stuff last night. Sorry. Apologies, I missed you. Gary, how was echo chamber in one word? Hang on. I got to throw some effect on this one. Shit. They cucked the kingpin again, George. They cucked him again. I was fully expecting it. I just, when you see it, you're like, I can't believe they did it again. So if you're hearing all this shit about Kevin Feige knows things are wrong and they're going to turn things around, I've heard that too. I've heard that from people who work in Marvel. Bullshit. Words are wind. Doesn't matter what you do now. Don't the MCU have Stark nanotech cyborg leg? I think that's probably what the Kingpin's eye is, because Echo at the end of Hawkeye kills him, shoots him in the eye, and he's got a new eye, and it's got little gadgeties on it and a scar. This show is just as baffling as the Lord of the Rings Golem. It really is. It's baffling how bad it is. I got to sleep on it. It hasn't quite sunk in, but it's horrendous. I think that's a better word, George. Horrendous. Horrendous. Again, this will be re-uploaded on Nerdrotic Live so they can see you lovely members, and with the volume boosted up. So if you didn't hear this one and you needed me to sign through this because of my stupid mic, I'm just going to go back to my old one. That's fine. My old one that was more expensive than this one. This one sounds good from the road, but not here, apparently. 12-cent Ronin for $10 says, hey, Gary, thanks for getting me into the Savage Sword of Conan, which is some of the best Conan. Outside of Robert E. Howard, Savage Sword is the best. Also, I'm getting a 10-inch Saruman statue from Weta. Excellent. Good nerd purchase. What's your best Saruman statue figure? I have Saruman right there. Right there. You can't see him. With his Palantia, and it's on its little base that looks like Althank. And with his staff. I have a Saruman staff, too. I'll break that out like next live stream. But I have a staff. It's fucking awesome. It's awesome. But Saruman, the 1/6 scale from Osmus, if you can find it, it's a couple, no, it's more than that. It's like $300, but it's fucking sweet. It is sweet. I'm looking at it right now. He's right next to the Witch King of Angmar, and to his left is Gimli. I've got them all. When I do the room tour, which is soon, because I am actually done with it. I'm done with the room. She can call the abilities of her ancestors, but I guess none of them had great hearing. What a shame. Guess not being able to hear is good in a fight. Probably not, Sentinel Rex. Where in the fuck were those ancestors when their tribe was getting fucking murdered and raped? Back at I guess it depends. I don't know when they got taken over. 1600s, 1700s, 1800s. Your guess is mine. Fantastic Mr. Knox for $5 Australian. Is that Kingpin figure in front of Jugs on your display? The one right there. Can you see it? Hang on. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yes. That is a Kingpin figure from the Daredevil series. I can't reach it right now, and I can't move right now. But that is a Kingpin series. Right next to him is George Lucas flipping everybody off. You can see his hand right there. But that's my Juggernaut. That's Kingpin. I'd rather listen to Bon Jovi on repeat for a week than watch Echo again. I might be with you, Toxic Man Flu, for $5. I might be with you on that one. I might be with you. All right, we're going to wrap it up, folks. I didn't miss anything, did I? They really need to put the member chats in the super chat section for the channel. That's kind of a mistake. Oh, Andre C28 999. Hello, Gary. What idiot plot can you think of? What idiot plot can I think of? Nothing better than what Echo thought of. If I sat down and said, how can I make the worst Echo show possible? I could not have come up with what they came up with. If you meant what idiot plot they came up with, basically Echo kills Kingpin, goes back to her hometown. She wants to start a war with what's left of his army. She does that using one of her relatives. And then Kingpin is alive and comes back, and he just wants to bring her home as her daughter so he could give his entire empire to her. She decides not to. She embraces her indigenous roots, which just so happen to have superpowers that are connected to her mom was a healer, and she's able to call back on her ancestors. Only women have this power, by the way. This probably comes as shocking news to you guys. And at the end, all the girl bosses go into. Didn't they do this at the end of Rise of Skywalker too? Is this a Disney trope now? The girl gets all the power of everybody and defeats the bad guy? Yes, that's the same fucking ending. Same ending as Rise of Skywalker. Same ending as Secret Invasion. I know I'm forgetting one too. Same ending as What If Season 2. Same ending with Echo. But it's the hero's journey. She was great all along. Never mind that she was a villain who murdered a bunch of fucking people. Totally cool. Totally fine. What's the best comic store in Wisconsin that you know of? I don't know of any. I can tell you the best toy store I've been to was Freak Toys. They're a comic store too. They're a good comic store. I don't know if they're the best though. I've been to a comic store in Wisconsin 15 years ago. I can't remember the name of it, but it was in downtown Milwaukee. And then I went to Freak Toys in Sheboygan. Go there. That's good. Michael, I don't want to mess up your last name. For 50. A 50, homie. Just one more question. Warner Brothers bought Tom Cruise and rebooting DC. Any hopes for good content? No, not with DC. Tom Cruise, yes. James Gunn's DC is going to suck. Sorry. Drew Goddard's in the writer's room. He's the only good one. But they have the writer from Birds of Prey. They have Tom King. It's fucked. It's fucked. All right, now I gotta go so my poor wife can get some sleep. So I'm not yelling. Again, I will re-upload this. I would like to thank you guys for sitting through this. And yeah, we'll do another watch party when the opportunity comes up. Not sure when that will be. Off the top of my head, I don't know. What's coming out next? I know something's coming out. I might do a watch party for the finale of Reacher. And then we'll figure it out from there. There's probably some streaming nonsense coming out soon. But yeah, we'll keep doing the watch parties. Why not? They're fun. So again, thank you for being members. I truly appreciate you guys. Thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks, Lady Greymaster and Eric K. in there. I'm going to get to work on my review tomorrow. I'll be on a Nooner with Chris tomorrow as well. And I hope you all have a very, very good night. Ciao, Bella.